Hello everyone, my name is Zila and today I'm going to give just a little bit explanation about a fascinating topic which is nonverbal communication. As we all know, communication is not limited to just words. In fact, much of what we express and understand comes from nonverbal cues such as gestures, facial expression, tone of voice, and body language. These cues serve various purposes and play a critical role in effective communication. It is basically a transfer meaning without the use of verbal symbols. So, here are the three categories. The first one is sign language, action language, and object language. Next is the process of nonverbal communication. The first one is when we perceive a cue. A cue is any signal we pick up using our sense, such as sight, sound, touch, taste, or smell. For example, imagine you heard a loud ding dong. That sound is the cue. It will grab your attention and tells your brain there is something might happening. Step 2 is the expectation. Our brain will compare the cues to what we already know or expect. So when you heard a doorbell, you will think there is usually someone is at the door, right? So this expectation is built from the past experience. Your brain is making a quick connection between the cue and what's familiar to you. The last step is inference. You will infer the meaning based on the cue, which is the doorbell sound, and your expectation is someone's at the door. So you will conclude or infer there is likely a visitor waiting for you, right? Alright, so we already go through the meaning, the categories, and also the process of nonverbal communication. Next, I will touch the functions of nonverbal communication. The first one is accenting. This is when nonverbal cues are used to emphasize or highlight a specific part of a verbal messages. Then we have complementing. This is when nonverbal cues add extra meaning to the spoken words and creating a complete message. Let's talk about contradicting. This is the third one, okay? So this happens when nonverbal communication conflicts with the verbal messages. For example, someone might say that they are okay, but their arms are crossed and their voice sounds are shaky and they avoid eye contact. So the nonverbal cues suggest the opposite one, that is they are not okay. This contradiction often reveals hidden feelings or emotion that words alone cannot express. The first one is regulating. Nonverbal cues help manage the flow of a conversation, ensuring a smooth and effective communication. Next, we have repeating. This function involves using nonverbal cues to reiterate or reinforce the verbal messages, ensuring clarity and understanding. So the last one is substituting. This is when nonverbal communication entirely replaces verbal communication. Alright, so we are going to dive into the last part, which is dimensions of nonverbal communication. Did you guys even know what is the kinesics? Kinesics is the study of body movement, gestures, and facial expression as a form of communication. Our nonverbal behaviors convey emotions, attitudes, and even intention, often without us realizing it. So, this is the 5 key types of kinesics. The first one is emblems, illustrators, effect displays, regulators, and adapters. So this is the end of my presentation. I hope all of this information goes well to you. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Bye!